Hey, what's up? This is the Unboxer here. I'm here to do a video on why PePe should get hit again. I know they're not as powerful as before, but they really have some unfair elements. Like, I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Hasn't been fair, and it never was like a real fair game. Except, I guess, when it was released, though. But anyways, that's not the real super big problem, you know what I mean? I'm not about her, not none of that. Just because all the game's not fair and all of that other jazz right there. But I'm gonna go get to why this deck has some real unfair elements that I feel like should definitely get hit. Alright. This card right here, Magister Paladin. Being able to search out Pendulum Sorcerer. Look, two Pendulum decks going at each other, let's say, or two PePes. One of them happens to get Pendulum Sorcerer first hand, or he happens to get him second hand. The other dude's doing all of this. You know, let's say the other one's going second. He's gonna get a second turn. He has a protected field already, no matter. That's how Pendulums are. They usually have the field protected and all that. But alright. Next turn, he has to use the sorcerer. Automatically search searchable draw 2. Drawing 2 in that same turn. That's actually a banned card. I'm gonna go search it up right here real quick. Pot of Greed right here. Instant draw 2. Yeah, I don't think it's fair how one deck can have a searchable draw 2, which them getting a draw 2 is the same as any other deck getting a draw 2, which is having a real good advantage though from drawing 2, getting more pendulums because they have 30 out of most likely 30 or even more pendulum monsters than anything else. You know, and the performance power pendulums aren't a joke though either. But anyways, yeah, and then on top of that, this deck can use Draco face-off much more consistently because it's running much more level 4s and all of that. And it won't interfere with the game plan or with the scales like what with Magicians or any other deck. And I know you guys want to say, oh, you can use this from... Honestly, when's the last time you guys seen Magicians played, besides at your locals or something like that, though? Like on DN Death Pro, the Magicians aren't really played though. A lot of these new supports are for PePe anyways. But anyways, mid game you get this GG's. All right, this dude right here, he's pretty OP. Okay, I know you guys know that already. But being able to use Draco's effect 2 turns, double the effect. You hit Draco, pal, right, Konami? Yeah, I mean, you hit Draco. Then, after you hit him, you make him... So he's automatically now unaccessible to most decks. Unaccessible, I mean. Alright. But then you reincarnate him with the new errata for Pendulum Sorcerer, make him 2 times stronger. He's definitely searchable with the Magister Paladin dude. And on top of that, you get to search draw 2s now whenever you want. You can search this guy out whenever you want to end games though. You get to keep on having them 2 turns. You can actually even, you know what I mean, have 2 of these guys for next turn. If he gets destroyed or something, boom, you get another one of this guy. Searchable draw 2s. You get your new pendulum scales and stuff like that though, automatically 30 out of 10 cards. Or you can search, and then you can search out this dude right here as well. So look at all these combos now I'm giving you guys. Then, yes. Is it? You still have a much more speed advantage than your opponent right then and there, especially with the new cards you get in your deck then and all this other stuff though, while you drawing 2 though as well. So you just -4 from your deck though, all in one turn. That's not the biggest problem right there. I'm not crying about that. But being able to do all of that, and after being able to do that, search out this dude and this, and get 2 more searches of any single card that you want, that you feel that is good, that you may need. And PePe is not just, oh, just these cards I'm showing right here and everything else is automatically pure trash. That's not how PePe works. I feel like that is a real problem right there. And on top of that, Draco is only available to mostly PePe, because any other deck, it interferes with them greatly, and Crocoback got hit, so you can't really use it for any other deck like you used to be able to. So basically, you hit Luster, lock him to one deck down. Basically, I mean, most of the time, I mean 60-40, or it doesn't have to be 80 or 90%. So don't get it twisted. Like most of the time, consistent wise, anything can happen in the game. PePe is gonna be the one rocking with this dude like that. The other decks are not. The scales aren't really good for most other decks, except, you know, these dudes right here though. But I'm sure in a Magician, it's gonna be like this, more or less, the ratio of the Dracos though. But yeah, and then if he gets negated, he can just come back and just continue the crazy loops. I feel like just this right here, because he can come back every single time, and being able to, once you super deck thin your deck out and all of that with PePe, you last 4 turns of PePe or 5, that's what's pretty much gonna happen. Having Dynaster, Ignister, and this dude coming back each turn just because you didn't have a Solemn, I think that's pretty OP. That's not really fair to that one deck can. Woo! Luster Pendulum on crack. Remember that. 2 turns. 2 turns. Being able to use Luster Pendulum's effect, plus drawing 2 whenever you felt like. When Luster wasn't hit, I know you guys know that Luster felt like really powerful, like card, like whoa, he's dumb, he's just real good though, like he's dumb good though. And now this deck has both of those though, and a searchable draw 2, and a pendulum scale negation though. So if you can't get around that, just because one card you can essentially lose, and on top of that you can lose your monster because of one card too, which is turn total. So if it's a pendulum versus pendulum matchup, you automatically lose. Konami took away all the advantages from the other, not all of it, but a lot of the advantages from the other decks, from taking out Crocoback and all of that. But PePe can remain the same because of the searchable ability with this card. That can be searchable with this. That's why I feel like this needs to be hit. And this one right here, because each turn doing that is just nuts. So yeah. Tell me what you guys think about it. And this is another, game cards, game 600. And it just says, destroy 2 and get to add 4 repel monsters, different names. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about this. Let me know. Comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys later.